you're gonna get to go out and take this car and have a blast doing everything you're not supposed to do in somebody else's car.
You said you wanted to teach me how to drift. I accepted that offer. I don't know how to drift. I have no idea. It's just I spent the last 25 years road racing motorcycles and road racing cars, keeping them not sideways. So this goes against everything I was ever taught. I'm mildly nervous. I'm about to embarrass myself in front of everybody here, and I think everybody's gonna be like, that drive host really sucks behind the wheel of this car.
I'm hoping for the opposite.
Well, you and me both.
That we throw the drive host in and he drives.
You guys are crazy. What? I don't know how you do that. Fuck me, dude. I feel like I'm in a war zone. The amount of skill that you guys have to parallel each other like that is unbelievable. So like, you absolutely 100% trust the guys in these other cars?
Yeah.
Wow.
This is why we're gonna go to the next level.
Hell yeah, you are. It's insane. I mean, it goes against every physical driving ability thing that you have in your body. Kurt came in through the K-Rails at like 75, 80. His hand movements were so fast that I couldn't keep up watching his hand movements, I didn't even know where the route was. All I knew was I was being thrown around in the car violently. Every fanboy out there is gonna go, no, I could drift. I used to live in the Northeast. I live in Canada. I drift all the time in the snow. You can't do shit. I'm gonna say that flat out. You don't know what you're doing, all right? Because I come from the land of snow, and I thought I could do it. And I didn't even do it yet, and I know I can't do it. This guy went out and just did it, and it's amazing.
If you're not constantly challenging yourself as a driver in this business, then you're doing something wrong. You see, it's the experiences we gather behind the wheel of life that shape and push us to the next level. Thankfully, Chris was not only willing to let us experience a little bit of his world, but giggle at the fact that he was able to throw me headfirst into a boiling cauldron of hot tire smoke.
I'm sitting in front of a '89 Nissan 240 SX Coupe. It's LS powered, LS2, makes about 440 horsepower at the wheel. Car weighs roughly 2,400 pounds with me in it. It's a blast to drive. Everyone has a different take on what they think drifting should be. I think that drifting should be a car pushed physically to its limits, meaning my personal car, I like this section to generally touch K-rails. The more the merrier. The crowd loves it. We've cut the winglet so that the wing doesn't get ripped off. When we cut it, it just lightly scrapes the concrete, and that's when we get this nice little white ring on the edges, which we get super stoked on. It's a pure adrenaline rush, and you know, more important than that, it's a way to lock life out. Like, you get in the car, even if you have the worst problems ever, you get into the car and all of it goes away. And there's serenity. It's a chance to actually not pay attention to anything other than how close can I get to this guy, or the wall, or How much tire smoke can I make?
No, you know why? Because I know where I belong. And in between two K-rails going 90 is not it sideways. What's my first goal?
Yeah, you're gonna have goals.
Yeah, first goal, not to put it into the K-rail.
Who's getting buck in here?
Mike Musto from Drive TV.
What's up, dude?
Nice.
You're gonna see the most non-impressive driving you've ever seen in your life right now.
Goal 2, just feel the car out, see what it's gonna do. I'm gonna put it in third gear and just play with the throttle and see where it steps out and how it steps out. Goal 3, then I'm gonna start playing with the handbrake and see how I can lock the goal up, what the slip angle going in through to the cones is, and then just play. This whole night is just about experimenting, okay? No, man, I'm stoked. I can't wait to go out there and be terrible. And I know I'm gonna be terrible, but I'm looking forward to it.
All right, kill switch, fire in the hole. We good?
Yep.
So should I not even be concerned with this yet? Just play with the throttle?
Yeah, just throttle. Don't worry about hurting the car.
Okay. It's crazy, man. Seriously, never in a million years that I think I'd be sitting here in a drift car. This is bananas. That's just so ridiculously fun. Like in a street car, as soon as you turn the wheel to get it to spin like that, it's hard. You really got to gas it and, you know, crank it over. But with this, it's just wrap, and the thing comes right around.
Yep.
That tire power was awesome. Man, this takes practice. A shit ton of practice.
It's not like I started with a Miata. Like I immediately got into like a pro drift car with 440 horsepower at the wheels. First of all, the adrenaline rush is ridiculous. You can pitch it into the corner, and the car comes around so easy. And then you can just modulate the throttle, and it's just like wah, 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 and you kick it. Coming through the chute, back and forth. You can just slide the car back and forth. I tried to do the handbrake, but I fucked it all up. So I didn't do it. So then I just kept the car at second and just throttled it around the corner. And the first time I went around, I got it and I was able to do it. Second time, went a little too much, but I just kept it to the throttle and it just spun. And the car just, it's got so much slip angle, the car just pivots and pivots and pivots. The third time we went around, I actually linked 1, 2, and 3. Got it around, the car came around, spun it the other way, got it around on the gas, came around the other side, got it around, and just started giggling like I was 2 years old. This is the greatest thing in the world. I mean, I'll be honest, there's a big Fast and the Furious element to this, but it's cool because everybody out here is just having fun. All they want to do is see smoke and go sideways. And the cool part is everybody, like I was kind of trepidation when we first came here because they're going to be like, oh, that's the asshole from Drive, and he obviously doesn't know how to drive. But more people came up to me and they're like, dude, just feel the car. Don't be nervous, just go out and have fun. Oh, this is like crack. Like if you do drugs, don't do drugs. Don't ever do any drugs at all. Just buy a drift car and come out and do this. I want to drift everything now. I don't want to drift the Battle Wagon, I want to drift the Charger.
You're gonna buy a drift car?
I have to buy a drift car. This is the best. This is the only crappy part about this whole show, is everything that we drive, I'm like, I gotta buy another car. I have like 107 cars, I know where to put them. If there are guys out there and you're really ugly and
and you can't get laid ever, buy yourself a drift car and it will fulfill that need.